Well, hello there. Becky T with Intero. I hope you're doing well today. And I get to chat with Andrew Devlin from PitchHub today. How you doing today, Andrew?
I'm doing very well, Becky T. Thank you for having me on. This is a pleasure to be on the other side of the camera with you.
You're very welcome. So let's start with by telling the audience, our viewers out there, what you do for PitchHub. Tell us a little about yourself and what you get to do for fun.
Oh, okay. All right. So, well, I've got a startup, which is it's fun in itself. I've been doing it for about 2.5 years now, and yeah, I live here in Santa Cruz, and yeah, I've had a startup for a couple of years now. It's been wow. It's been a quite an experience to start a company by yourself and actually bring people on and have a vision about what you want to do, and it's totally different than what I thought it would be,
Mhm.
but it's been great. And so for fun, I have 3 boys. I have a wife and 3 boys. My 3 boys are 4, 6, and 8, and they are just a complete hoot. So for fun, I hang out with those guys all the time, and me and my wife are super busy all the time. But
Yeah.
yes, for fun, we live in Santa Cruz, so I mean, we go to the beach, we hike, we bike, we do so much stuff. It's great.
Good for you. And I'm going to assume that 3 boys under the age of 8 is insane. So fun or not fun or both is just got to be insanity. Good for you. And you're still alive and you still have all your hair, which is even better.
Yeah, I know it is super, super great, and yeah, I know. Um, but yeah, no, I have all my hair, and this whole um, shelter in place, just it's obviously sucks for everybody and the
Yeah.
whole situation, but being able to spend so much time with them at this age has
Hmm.
been awesome. I
Yeah.
mean, just to, they just think it's a constant holiday. They had less school this year, and my poor wife though, she got furloughed. She's an event planner, so corporate event planner, and I've seen a lot of videos that you've done,
Hmm.
and a lot of corporate events. And now obviously they're all forced to go digital, but she really hasn't really had much to do. And so she's been taking care of the kids. And of course,
Hmm.
my company is a video company helping people get online, right? Like you, and
Yeah.
making life with video easier, as they say. And I've been super busy. So the whole, she's been taking care of the kids and I've been working my butt off.
Well, good. As an entrepreneur, you should be. And as a new entrepreneur, as far as tell us a little bit more about your business. You said earlier, obviously you do videos. I've worked with you quite a bit. It's been a blast working with you. But some of the viewers out there don't know what that means. Kind of give them a flavor of what PitchHub does. And
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, my background has been in video. My background has been in the late 90s working with video technologies. I've got an electronic engineering degree, so I'm technical, but then also I was pretty good at selling. So I was in charge of major accounts pretty much for the 20 years, selling video solutions, right, to
Mhm.
technology, hardware, and software to some of the major companies in the world, right? So Wells Fargo and Northrop Grumman and Levi's
Mhm.
and so really big Visa, big companies. And so I had a lot of experience in that. And then I just
Mhm.
seen a path forward for social videos and for helping people create videos for companies for
Mhm.
themselves, digital selling. And so I'd seen kind of that something in the market that I could offer a solution for, which is
Mhm.
really some people are doing video but they're not doing it very well, or they have to
Mhm.
do video and they don't know how to do it. So
Right.
really what we have created is a platform to make it easy for people to
Mhm.
get online with video, as you know.
Mhm.
So you have to create a script. So we have a script creation tool. Then you have to take that script, you want to put it in a teleprompter so it can help you coach you through shooting the video. You got a teleprompter, you got to capture the video. And then once your video is created, do you want to edit it yourself or do you want to have somebody edit it for you? And so we have
Mhm.
editing services that makes it easy for you. Just take it, your video that you've capture it on your phone, upload it to PitchHub, and we will take it from there, edit it, make it professional looking, and then help you get it out on social media. So for
Yes, you do.
YouTube, yeah. So I mean, your social platforms, which social do you use? And when you take our videos, where do you publish them?
So for me personally, I go to Facebook and LinkedIn, YouTube, and then I have a local website, which I'll talk about later. But I post those up, and you certainly do make it easy for anybody. And I think a lot of people, when they first start thinking about video, they get freaked out because they're so about themselves. And, quite frankly, nobody really cares. As so I've learned. And once you just get out there and start doing it, it's fun. It's really fun. And you said earlier, some people don't know how to do it. I certainly don't know how to do it. And just to have your expertise to take it from the beginning to the end and make it look professional, that itself is, it's fantastic.
Yeah. And the engagement that you got immediately, you saw that as soon as you did your first video, you put it out on LinkedIn and you were like, wow, it was fun because you had a nice blooper reel to go along with that, which is great.
Yeah.
But you put it out there and you got so much great engagement from it. It's like a drug,
Yeah. A good drug, by the
Good
way.
drug. Yeah.
So you've been doing this for a couple of years, obviously. What was it like when you first started? I mean, I know that you worked with large corporations, and that's different as well. So how was it starting your own brand new company, even though you had the experience in video, but what was it like when you started on your own?
My idea was the initial idea for PitchHub was a little bit different from what it is today. It was still helping people get online with video, but it was more of a procurement-based system. And so the idea we had is like, oh gosh, this is going to take off. So talking with people before we actually got everything, on paper and established a corporation and all that stuff, we went out around and talked to companies and said, this is our idea, this is what we're going to do. And they all loved the idea. And so a lot of big companies and universities said they were going to use it. We built it. So we rushed out to go build it. And then when we built it, came back to them, they're like, yeah, let's show everybody, let's talk to people. And nobody wanted to use it. So we kind of got out of the gate thinking this is, the best thing since sliced bread. But, ironically, what had happened is that people didn't know how to do video. And so that was the whole thing. It was actually getting people to respond with video about their company to educate you on which service you should be using. And so great idea. Obviously, there's a lot of use cases for it now because everybody should be doing video.
Absolutely.
But back then, even 2 years ago, it wasn't as important for people. And so we got out of the gate and all of a sudden found ourselves with no jobs and a startup that had nothing. Nobody wanted to use it. So, but really, I mean, that's a little bit dramatic. But I had a co-founder, and he kept building what we needed to build anyway. It was just going to be something that you had to build on the back end for software. So I went out and started to talk to people and literally show people what we were building. And all of a sudden, within 3 months, real estate, poked up and said, hey, I like that, and then all of a sudden real estate agents started to say, hey, this is a really cool tool for me. I have to market myself. And can I use it for this, this, and this? And so we then went to work and built everything based on no offense to any real estate agents out there, but you guys are really awesome at what you do, but you're not technical in a lot of ways. And but you have to, have to be reliant on technology, and you don't have the time for that either. So we built a platform that makes it nice and easy for you, how to get your videos out there, how to get in front of people, how to educate people on the services and your value. And we kind of take that workload away from you. And
right.
so,
and that's you said it perfectly. I couldn't say it any better myself. And it's not just for real estate agents, and it's not for just big business either, I would think. I mean, any entrepreneur that wants to get their name out there, and and especially now, it's so important because email is fine, the text is fine, but it's still you can't see the person's face and their expression. And, so anybody that's watching this video can benefit from PitchHub for sure. Hands down, I believe that for sure. So,
yeah, we are now screaming busy.
yeah, well, that's good.
We're
That's
super
what you want.
busy, not always available for a phone call, always available to talk to people, but we are literally hiring people, getting people on board. We are building like crazy. So things are really going well. Really going well. Now, I wouldn't wish COVID on anybody, but the situation has lended itself well for a startup like ours.
Sure. And, it's not for the COVID. There's got to be a silver lining and a bright side to the catastrophes that we're dealing with right now with all this. But on a lighter note, what are some of the things that your clients say about you? And I have to be excluded because I'm interviewing you.
Yeah.
What do they love about you?
It's all about service. I think you can have the best technology in the world, but if you don't have a service, you don't cater to your customers and their needs. I mean, the first question you should ask now, I probably was guilty of this as a salesperson back in the day. I never really asked like, oh, let me show you what we got. It's not about that. It's about how can I help you in your business? And so as soon as you do that, and of course, I'm getting referenced a lot through the Berkshire Hathaway brand, because I know we provide a really good service and we'd never say no to anything. We just figure out how to get it done. And that's what it's all about. It's like making it easy for folks, getting them up online with video, but offering great service and a quick turnaround, and then offering very good communication.
Right. Is there any requests that you've had? You said you never say no. Is there any requests that you've ever had from somebody that's been very interesting, or that you would just? No, we're live.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything that you've just been like, I don't know if I could do that?
Yeah, I got this one lady. She's kind of crazy, and she asked me to take these webinars and edit all the videos for her. And she interviews small companies, and I'm just joking. That's you, Becky T. I'm just joking. No.
Like what? Who's that
What?
crazy lady?
Sounds like me. Kind of crazy too. No,
right, smarty pants.
I know. I don't think so. Nothing really crazy. No, nothing out of the ordinary. Back before COVID hit, my neighbor asked me, he's like, hey, we want to do video. What solution should we go out there? I've got he's basically a captain in the fire department. We got to start doing more videos. So, obviously I referenced him to Zoom, and that was in February, and he got up and running in like early March. And then obviously, this all hit. So, I mean, I reference people to other technologies that are suitable for them.
Right.
And I know video, so I know any solution out there. So if you've got a problem, we can't solve it, I know somebody that can help you. But he was super happy, about April, came over to my house, like, God, or when we could physically chat, he's just like, thank you for putting me in touch with Zoom and getting me up and running, because I'm sure that it would have been a huge delay getting us up and running on that platform. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get that. So what's in the future for PitchHub in the next year or so?
It's you want to stay very focused. You want to stay very focused and really be able to scale. We got a couple of 100 customers right now. And we want to have a couple thousand. And if everybody's doing a couple of videos a week, or a month, that's a lot of videos to process and aggregate and really provide this type of service. So a lot more technology in the back end, really scaling the platform. So people have, they know that it's a cost-effective solution. It offers a good value for what's getting produced, but then also we want to maintain that quick turnaround, because a lot of services, it'll take a couple of weeks to get your videos processed.
Right. Yeah.
And so, just maintaining that, 24-hour cadence of getting your videos back, getting them perfect for you, offering that's just a good service in that regard. And then there's other technologies like the teleprompter that has
Right.
become like something that we didn't think would be, we knew it would be popular and be a great tool to use, but that's been like the number one thing for us. Everybody's like, oh my God, I have a teleprompter on an iPad that I can, basically get videos out quicker. So there's a lot of technologies that we can build into that. We can build in video applications. You can control the teleprompter with another tool like your phone. So
Hmm.
as you're doing a presentation, you don't have to be obviously touching the iPad. You can be using your phone to get through it, and capturing it through video too is another big thing for us. So just building upon what we are and where we are, and just really focusing on the customer and maintaining a great service, but doing it at scale, because we really need to be. My goal at the end of the year is to be doing about 20,000 videos a month.
Fantastic. Well, I'm sure I'll be half of those.
Yeah, you're close to that in a week. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, Andrew, it's really good to chat with you. For our viewers out there, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
I think the best way is go to pitchhub.com, and then just go to the bottom of the page. There's a scheduled time to see us or to meet with us. And, just set up a 30 minute video conference with us. We'll just talk about your business, what you're doing what do you want to do for a video, and then how we could potentially help you.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, thank you again. I appreciate that. And for all of you watching out there, be sure to check out my local website at parkbench.com/Almaden, or you can hit me up on Facebook or call me at 408-250-3970. This is Becky T. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.